We're going to take it back to Shepard Smith, who's live in the Fox News desk for the latest on the Trump Tower Spider-Man climb.
He's climbing. He's still climbing, now live on the 5 on the Fox News channel. And you can see the police are out this window, and they're chatting him up. And I'm telling you, they're having a full-on conversation. If we had a microphone up there, we'd be able to know what it's about, but we don't, so we don't. But see this guy up there? He's talking to the guy. He's probably saying, get the hell off the building. That would be my guess. That's one of the things that I would say. But they've been conversing like regularly, like they've probably gotten to know each other very well by now. Beyond that, I don't know. I know that his hair is not short, his shorts are on. I don't know. He's climbing and he's smiling. He's yucking it up with the police officer. He's like, "You better get off there. You better just get off this building right now." But he won't get off the building. He's now up to the 11th floor of Trump Tower at 56th Street and 5th Avenue in Midtown Manhattan. This started when somebody walked through the lobby of the place and told one of the security people, there's a guy climbing the building. And they went out there. Sure enough, there was a guy climbing the building. And he's made it to the 11th floor. And the police have knocked holes in the glass there. The police are tweeting that it's NYPD tweeting that it's a traffic disaster down below. We're looking on Google Maps. It doesn't look any worse than a regular 5 o'clock in the afternoon, though glass was falling off there and that fell to the street level. So they're kind of keeping people away from there. They just want this to end. It's been going on for an hour and 35 minutes now, and climb he does right up Trump Tower. And ABC7, the Eyewitness News over there, reporting that they saw paperwork in his backpack. I guess he opened it at some point. We saw him open it once to get a water bottle, but he opened it at another point, and they saw some paperwork with Donald Trump's name on it. What does that mean? I don't know. I just know that he's climbing this building, and he appears to be accomplished in some way at this, though I'm guessing some people will be quicker. He cleans the glass before putting the suction cup on there. You can see now he's tightening it up, making it a tight seal with the suction cup. And the cop's over here talking to him, and he's talking to the cop. It's just been going on like this for a long time, Kimberly.
Oh, okay, well, it looks like he's trying to make Trump Tower great again. One Windex swipe at a time. I like this. Keeping it clean. All right, we actually have some substantive questions here from the 5, and I'm going to give you to Dana here.
Well, I was going to ask Shep or even you, Kimberly, from a legal standpoint. So what might the police be telling him in terms of how much trouble he's in, and what kind of laws is he breaking?
Yeah,
he will be arrested at the end of this, right?
Thanks for those questions. A dual prong there. Look, obviously this is creating a public safety risk, and it's a hazard. So I think in addition to communicating to him to come in, I think probably pass through the window, they're telling him that he could face prosecution for this. You're not allowed to go ahead and climb buildings like this and create a public nuisance, et cetera, et cetera. So the problem is you want to make it you want to remove the idea of an attractive nuisance so that other people don't go ahead and do this and put not only their lives in danger, but what about the people below? Like Shepard mentioned with the glass, and if that broke and if it injured somebody, that opens up liability to the city. It opens up another lawsuit for Trump, which he does not want or want to hear about further. So part of that's going to be a negotiation like you would in any situation to get him to come in and say perhaps, you know, there won't be charges, et cetera. If we can get it in, they'll coordinate, say, with like the DA's office.
Really interesting.
Yeah, thanks.
This is never a good idea.
Oh, it's a bad idea.
Shep, do you think that this, you know, we're trying to look for reasons here, and I'm struggling. Do you think this is an allegory for the average American in Obama's America?
Oh, my God.
A constant climb.
Difficult.
What lives
slow.
in your head? How do the things inside your head cohabitate?
I don't know.
And do they ever go out for drinks?
They don't need to drink.
I'm just noticing that cupping is becoming very popular. It's
very Michael Phelps. We were
Yes.
discussing that on Facebook Live earlier. The building's going to have those little circles all over it.
Just like Phelps, yeah.
Shep, is he trying to get closer in towards the police? Like he seems to be moving a little bit of an angle now, a little bit closer?
It appears that, you know, earlier he was here. This is another corner over here on this grate. He'd been over here and down a little bit. He made his way over here, came below this thing, and has now gone up that way. So,
is there any indication there's a Pokemon Go on the next floor?
People on Facebook Live are asking that question. Is it Pokemon Go? You know, maybe there's a monster up there. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
What about a tranquilizer dart? They
I
use
just
those
hope
on
he doesn't
bears.
fall off.
Oh, is
No,
it?
Tranquilizer dart?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Well, at least I'm not saying the Second Amendment could help it.
Oh, my. Man, I remember now why I don't watch this program. Oh, look at this. Look, I'm kidding. Because I'm looking. Look at this photo. Look at this. This is everyone down on street level.
You should check this out.
Okay. This is everyone on street level watching this guy.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at those crowds.
I'd be irritated. He gets huge crowds.
People on phones, everybody staring up at the same. That's
Caption that.
amazing. This
Caption
is like
that
the
right
entire
now.
population of Holly Springs all watching at the same time.
Hey, Shep, do we
New
have
pictures from inside the building now that we're about to show you. So I figured if somebody was in there, they'd probably be paired. Look at that. So somebody's in the office there, and they're taking pictures outside. Do you recognize this man? Does anyone in there recognize this guy?
Geez, is that Jeremy Piven?
He's probably got better things to do.
I'm not sure.
No.
Not since Entourage, Shep.
Yeah, I did like Entourage. That
It
a
was
good show.
pleasant enough.
Uh-oh, what's happening here? See, every time I think things are about to go awry, he straightens it out, because the last thing I want to see is him fall off there.
No.
Oh, my God.
Wait, Shep, what about, again, some of the safety mechanisms, any kind of, like, netting? Have they established that? Do they have
Well, they told us
ambulance
that
on site?
they told us they put an inflatable down below, some sort of, you know, like a thing you might put below a trampoline if you were going to tranquilize the thing, the bear up in the tree. So there's some sort of inflatable down below. They tell us. I haven't seen a picture
this
of it.
is your call?
He's going up now.
All right, so he's moving on past
He is
that
on the
window.
move.
Moving on up the
Shep,
east side.
is there any indication that Melania or their 10-year-old son is in the building?
I don't
like,
think.
have they been evacuated?
If
What's
so,
going
they're
on?
about 50 stories up there. I don't think they're concerned about that sort of thing.
Really?
This looks
I would.
well. Come on. Looks like some guy from the East Village or Bushwick or something. He just decided he's going to go climb the building. I don't know.
I don't
but
think that guy could afford the East Village anymore.
That's true. He doesn't look menacing to me. And you never know. I
He's
mean,
a thrill seeker.
he might get, he might walk into Saks and nobody pay attention to him and you spend $10,000 before he walks out. You just never know these
He's got
days.
a pretty impressive technique when he puts that cup onto the window. You know?
Shep, are you getting anybody talking about his, like, skill set or ability? I mean, I'm just wondering.
Well, Kate, we have one of our information specialists. Kate is a rock climber. How do you feel like he's been doing?
He's not moving as quickly as he probably wants to.
And look at
I
this.
would
We have
say.
NYPD Special Ops.
We do. The NYPD Special Ops put up some photos on their Twitter account, and so this is the mattress that we are hearing has been blown up since
Okay.
this photo was taken.
So but that's beneath him. So I guess they're trying
It
to keep him
literally
from
is
hurting
beneath
himself.
him.
Yeah.
I have a
See,
tweeter.
we're good. We're funny, Shep, too.
I have
You
a-
should watch us.
Oh, yeah.
I have a tweeter that sent in a corny joke. Shep, I know you don't always watch, but I do these corny jokes on the
I'm
Five.
busy. Go on.
Okay, so a follower, Dave McDonald, has a corny joke. What's the best way to climb Trump Tower? To
Okay.
use the corporate ladder.
That sounds like a Jasper joke.
Pretty good.
See, I
Jasper
watch.
would do it quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shep, but what else about other emergency personnel? You have the fire department there as well, in addition to NYPD and
Yep.
special ops. Yeah.
All loaded up with the men in blue, men and women in blue out there. You know, they probably have better things to do today, but you can't just let this guy go up there unabated. So they're trying to keep him from dying, which is nice of them, and control the traffic. And you saw the looky-loos. The crowd. Is he clapping? No, he's just. Yeah. Other networks are on this now too, and Facebook Live's breaking records over here.
We're
So
trendsetters.
Yeah, we really are. People are enjoying watching this. For people who are just joining, this is 56th Street and 5th Avenue in New York City. It's Trump Tower, where some guy, we don't know who, is climbing the side of Trump Tower on the 56th Street side, and he's been going and going and going, you know, kind of more tortoise than hare. But he's certainly getting it done. He started at the 5th floor landing. He's made his way to the 11th floor, and he's still climbing. And the cops are talking to him nonstop. And he doesn't. If he's listening, he's talking back. We don't know what they're saying. You see NYPD at the bottom.
Tweet it.
Huh?
I wish that the NYPD would Facebook Live it. Then we could, join forces.
Yeah.
Well, we got you. We got you covered on Facebook Live. We
Shep,
got
in a situation like this, they're usually, when you have, bring in the police department, you're going to bring in people who are negotiators that work with people that might have some challenges or mental health issues to determine kind of who they're dealing with, find out if he has any family members or other people that could be influencers to try and maybe get them on the phone, if they can communicate with him through that open window and persuade him through a mother, a sister, a sibling to say, hey, listen, this is not a good idea. Please come in. We're worried about you. They try anything they can to get this to, resolve itself in a safe way.
Yeah. 56th Street, Trump Tower, New York City. The guy's climbing the building. He's been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes now. And he's doing it live right this minute. Huge crowds down below. More than 100 police officers said to be on scene in one place or another. They've broken the windows out to try to talk him out of whatever the hell it is he's doing. And so so far have not been successful.
Do you know if Shep? Do you know if the Secret Service is involved?
I don't know. I haven't heard that Secret Service is in. I feel like I would have heard that.
Like, and if you were going to do this, it's today with this weather. Would this be the day that you do it?
Not for me.
It's
Darren
rainy.
Marshall on Facebook Live writes, "Knock out the bottom window out and cut his straps and take the fool to jail. Is fine and find the heck out of him. Simple, takes 2 minutes, gets it done." Darren, I don't hate you, but if the NYPD acted like that, they'd get a lot of flack. So
Shep, whose camera are we using? This is
NYW. Well,
NYW.
we have lots of local affiliates. This happens to be WABC.
I'm just wondering if we backed out, if they could literally take out the windows around him,
well,
a
they've
box
done that.
around him.
They took out one over there to the right,
Well, I
and he
mean,
just
all of them.
bypassed
So
it.
he went around.
Take the ones above.
Take the ones above him and beside him. He can't go anywhere.
Like tic-tac-toe.
Well, exactly. Or,
But then he'd move like a little crab
There's a wider shot
sideways
coming
and
up
go
here.
up.
What? So wait, sorry,
No,
Shep,
it's
what
like
floor is he on?
Spider-Man Jenga.
Jennifer Lynn says on Facebook, "What a waste of taxpayer money. I hope his bank account is big enough to pay for it all. Pay all the police and firefighters down below. As much taxes we pay in New York City, they ought to be able to afford this. So I wish they didn't."
Is he still around the 5th floor? Is he
He's
moved?
at 11th floor now and climbing. He's probably about 12 now.
All right, so there are 58 floors. So, Shep, are you going to be doing this all the way until about 11 p.m.?
Hey, as long as he climbs, we'll be on Facebook Live. That's it. I'm not proud. Jim Hollahan says, "Get Phelps to stare him down." That's on Facebook Live.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Maybe in order to change the subject, this was all a plan.
Yeah, maybe one of our Facebook Live tweet writers now says his accomplices are robbing the bank. But I hope
Right,
that's
it's a big
not true.
distraction.
Or Trump might be saying something really incendiary, and we're not focused on it. Maybe this is a whole plan by Trump.
That's what I was saying.
Or Hillary's breaking a law somewhere.
You think Hillary's releasing her? You think Hillary's releasing the emails right now?
She's going to hide it under the cover of this.
Man, y'all are one-track minders, aren't you?
Well, it sounded like bipartisan there.
No, I just meant, you think about it a lot. I think about the rebels.
Well, we studied all day for our show.
Oh, well, you can go do it.
No, we want to stay with this because people are loving it.
I'm loving it. This says, Danny Davis says, "Shut the hell up, Shep. You were a loser."
Oh. Well,
But if I
Danny
did
doesn't
that,
love
then I
it.
wouldn't get paid because I get
know
paid to
that
talk.
guy.
Sorry, Danny. You can
Shep,
change the
it's
channel.
Julie. You want to start trading Twitter insults? Because I got you
No, I
covered,
only
my
read the
friend.
nice ones. That was a nice one. And it's Facebook, not Twitter. We're on Facebook Live.
Oh, sorry.
I
How many people do you have on Facebook?
About 1.5 million we've had
Wow.
on this one.
Whoa.
So far
I mean,
today.
what if they
Big one.
sprayed Pam spray on the window?
You might get hurt.
Whoa. I think
But then
they
he
don't
couldn't-
want him to fall.
Yeah.
No, I don't want him to fall
No.
either, but I'm saying that way he couldn't go up any further.
But then
Well, Saul
say
Wells says,
he's
and I
in
quote,
danger.
"Shoot him down."
No, that's not a
Come
good
on,
idea.
Saul. Be sweet.
Saul. Better
No, they
call
have to
Saul.
be careful because then he's going to sue and say that they made it unsafe for him, and if anything happens to him, then it's going to be big trouble.
Greg Polowitz on Twitter points out that he appears to be wearing cargo shorts, and there was that big controversy last week that said cargo shorts are out. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
that's
fashion item.
not new information. Cargo shorts have been out. Jason Milans, listen to this. Jason Milans on Facebook says he's a base jumper. It's a parachute in his pack.
That's amazing.
What if that happened?
That is amazing.
That's not a good idea.
I don't think. Yeah, that's going to be rough.
like a James Bond
Is he high? Would 56 floors be high enough to base jump that?
I don't know about that. You'd start base jumping in Midtown Manhattan with the swirling wind. That sounds like
But
a
by the
bad
way, it's
idea.
going to take him a lot of time to get up to the requisite height. And not only that, he started very late in the day. Then it's going to become a nightfall issue. So these aren't good optics for him to begin with. Doesn't seem so well thought
Witnesses,
out.
now I got this from CBS 2. Witnesses say the man used suction cups to make his way up the glass tower. He also has a harness, rappelling gear, and a backpack, all stuff we know. It's not clear why he's doing this. No one else is talking about base jumping except that one guy on Facebook. So.
Do you think maybe he just didn't know there was a front desk?
I guess it's possible. Different people enjoy different things, and I guess he just wanted to climb the building. This is obviously against the law, and there will be, I'm sure that they will file some sort of charges. Kimberly,
Yes.
like what specifically?
Yeah, I mean,
wonder?
look, obviously it's a public nuisance. It's a public safety issue. I mean, just depending on what else goes on, during it and whether anyone was even injured when they had to cut the glass, etc. I mean, they want to discourage acts like this so that the guy's not going to encourage other people to go base jump, climb bridges, jump off of buildings. I mean, you can imagine. And look at what happens to just the traffic and the crowds and the problems problems that he's creating with the spectacle of him trying to get some thrill and some press and maybe a Make America Great Again hat. I don't know.
What was that white stuff that was sort of going by him, Shep? Did you see that?
That looked like smoke to me. Maybe the person who's shooting the video was having a smoke. I've just gotten word that they've put a second airbag below. And here are the potential charges for this man. If you're just joining us, this is Trump Tower, and there's the second airbag. Trump Tower in New York City, man climbing building, has been for over an hour and a half. What will happen? Police surround him in all those windows. They've broken windows out there in the air vent. Now they're going to go right back up to the picture. Don't go away. But I just wanted to show you the deck below, and that's where the airbag is. And they'll pan back up and show you. Oh, you're watching a different picture than I am. Ha! That was from KABC. Anyway, there's a second bag down there. First-degree reckless endangerment is one of the possible charges. Climbing, jumping, or suspending oneself from structures is prohibited. Possible punishment 3 to 7 years in jail and/or a fine of $5,000. So it's not a small thing.
He's not going to get 3 to 7 years for sure. I mean, it just depends. We have to see how it unfolds, how egregious it is, what he in fact intends, to do, and if he's going to go up there and then also jump. But of course, they're going to hit him with it because they have to discourage other people.
Donna Marie on Facebook says, "Take him down. He could be a terrorist. It's against the law." I don't know. I thought that was funny.
If you were going to go for your 15 minutes of fame and you're a young guy like that, would this be the way you do it?
Hell no.
I don't think so.
This guy, Tyler Perez, says he's just climbing for the ultimate selfie. That would be a good spot for using one of those disastrous selfie sticks.
Yeah, you hate those.
Yeah, I don't like that. Those are annoying at Disney. So he's just climbing. I mean, it's been going on now. We're approaching 2 hours.
At this rate, he could be at the top by Election Day.
Why did they just turn the building upside down? That would really screw him over.
Down below, we're told the crowd is dispersing. They appear to be getting bored with this guy. New Yorkers won't look at anything for too long.
No, they're like, enough already.
Or America, for that matter.
So shocking.
Like, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. My goodness.
It's supposed to start downpouring at 11, according to AccuWeather. We'll see how long he stays up there.
Shep, do you want me to go get you anything? I can get up here. I can walk over to the coffee place. You want some banana bread or some yogurt?
No, I would banana bread or yogurt.
Yes.
I would probably go for an iced coffee.
I could get you one and bring it over to what studio?
Head over to the bodega.
What studio are you?
We're on the Fox News deck, the big cool studio on the 12th floor.
Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, good.
Bye.
For those of you leaving us on the 5, come over to Facebook Live. We'll be following this all afternoon.
No.
I'm just going to get...
Greg's seriously going to get you an iced coffee.
He's really going to get a
I'm going
coffee.
to get you an iced coffee right now.
2 equals and a little milk, please.
2 equals and a little milk.
All right.
Okay. Well, now everybody knows how Shep likes his coffee.
Good job, Greg.
Where is it again? What floor?
12th floor.
12.
He appears to be descending now. Is anyone else noticing this?
No, let's
Well,
see. Well,
I thought he was. I don't know.
I think he's going up.
People who are just joining us, it's what is it? It's like 5:36 and at night in New York City, in the afternoon in New York City. This is Trump Tower. Man in climbing gear with suction cups climbing the side of Trump Tower, 56th Street side, at the corner of 5th Avenue. ABC 7 reports he had some paperwork in his backpack that seemed to have Trump's name on it. I don't know about that. I didn't see it. I trust him, but I didn't see it. And then there's a big crowd below, which to some degree is dispersing. They put these yellow bags below, like inflatables, so that if he falls, maybe he won't kill himself. The police have poked holes in the building. They've used a circular saw to cut out the glass, and they've been talking to him to try to get him down. And now it's cupping and cupping and cupping. What are you saying, Kimberly?
What I'm hoping is I'm asking the producer that when Greg brings your coffee, if we can at least have you have
He's really
that moment
getting it.
in the shot.
Okay, we can do
Porter
that.
Berry, who is making us do this. Just kidding. He says we're going to do this. We're going to make that happen. Which will
Charles Tudor says, he could have a bomb in that backpack. You never know. There could be a bomb in every backpack, Charles Tudor. I know you're kidding, but every time I get on the subway, which is like daily, I'm like, okay, there could be 1,000 bombs in here. You know what I don't do? I don't worry about it. If they're going to blow me up, they're going to blow me up. I'm not going to stop them by worrying about it. It's stupid.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, you let them win. I don't care. You're going to blow me up? Blow me up. Don't talk about it. Don't scare me. This is New York. Get out of here.
Shep, I wish we could find out who this guy is. There's
trying.
still no information coming in.
Climber's name is Steve, and he's from Virginia.
Steve from Virginia.
I stole this from
I know
NBC New York. I'm quoting NBC New York's Twitter. Is that what this is, Stephen? Twitter from NBC New York, which is NBC4, used to be News 4 New York. I don't even know what it is anymore. But the climber's name is Steve, and he's from Virginia. Sources tell Jonathan 4 NY. That could be Jonathan Dienst. I don't know. The climber, I'm getting all kinds of crazy emails and texts from people. But he's still climbing, and his name is Steve, and he's from Virginia, according to NBC4. So we actually have some matters of substance. He is Steve, and he is climbing 56th Street, the Trump Tower, and you are looking live.
Well, in Virginia, you could do a lot of climbing. You know, one of the best hikes I ever did, one of my first days with Peter McMahon, was at Old Rag Mountain in Virginia, in Shenandoah Valley.
We could sing that song, Shenandoah River.
That's pretty good. We didn't know you sang.
No, I don't. So I'm watching it now. We have a number of different kinds of feeds that are going out, and I'm watching with the Facebook Live thing. It's Jay Butler says, "Go Spider-Man." Jay Aducci says, "R.I.P. Shepard Smith." I'm not going to rest in peace. Whenever it happens, there will be nothing peaceful about it. And he's climbing. Oh, look at this. Look who's arrived. There's no milk in this.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I got the 2 equals. And,
Who let you on this floor?
but I still have a security pass, believe it or not.
That's weird. Thank you so much.
And I got this nice white mic.
It's nice.
It
You
really
want to
is.
make fun of our microphone?
Yes, I am. Why is it white, Shep?
That's how it
Why
showed
is it
up.
white?
We wanted
They
it
used to be
white.
black.
Why do you hate white, Mike?
This has been great so far.
Do you like our wall?
It's fantastic.
You got Climby Spider-Man over there.
Yeah, I can see how riveting this can be when it's this big.
It's weird because I was doing this
Oh my God, look how small Greg looks.
Well,
For a long time.
I was doing this on Facebook Live, and we still are.
Yeah.
And it's sort of one tone over on Facebook Live. Then when we come over to TV, we're acting like fools.
Yeah. What's
I don't know if
happening?
it's perfect.
What's happening to us, Shep? What's happening to
well,
us?
You know, we're just trying to get numbers.
I know.
Get numbers.
I know, but we're getting numbers on Facebook.
Yeah, millions of people.
That's important. Facebook is an interesting social network.
I love Facebook
I go
Live.
on it a lot, just to see ex-girlfriends.
Kittens.
Yeah, and kittens.
Yeah.
Yeah, find out people who are less successful than I am.
Uh-huh.
It makes me feel good.
I hate people.
Yes, I do.
Greg's I hate people
Yes,
segment.
I do.
It's a Greg-along.
Yes.
It's 20 to 6 now in New York City. It's officially now been going on for 2 hours.
Yes.
2 hours.
By the way, do you know that in 20 minutes I am officially done with work?
Well, I go till 8 today.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
Climbey's still going, and then we're here.
Yeah, Climby. Climby McClimerson.
You know what? This will not be funny if and when he
Yes.
falls.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with this. There's a risk.
Yeah.
There's a risk in this.
He knew that when he ventured.
Yes. And it's true. You got to cover it.
What do you think the cops are doing? I mean,
They're just, you know what they're doing? They're just standing there, just going, why?
I actually
Why?
liked what Bowling said. That's never been said before. I actually liked what Bowling said, and that is knock the windows out around him so he doesn't have any options.
You have a thing about bowling.
Oh, come on. I don't care about bowling.
Oh, come on.
Bowling's great. Bowling's my friend.
Okay.
Bowling's my 5 friend.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You hear that, Eric?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right.
I'm very-
Blah, blah, blah.
Thanks for the outreach.
Are
That's
so
good, Greg.
anti-5, aren't you?
No, why are you doing this? Now, you
Go
have
there,
those
Greg.
legions
Let's
of
do
fans,
this.
And they'll think we're hating. They
I
don't
know.
understand. We're kidding.
I know. We're
He
kidding.
even brought me a Diet Coke.
It's
an
iced coffee with 2 equals.
I have to
forgot
wonder
the milk.
if
I
there's
was
an
in a
Olympic
hurry.
event that this guy
Yeah.
could have
Did you go to the
trained
I went
for.
downstairs. I bought it.
to that?
Yes, that place.
deli
The Green and
Yeah,
Company.
we
We
call it something else.
yeah, it's very nice though.
They're the nicest people in the world.
Yeah.
They're good with the iced coffee. I think it's only like $2.
And I enjoy their turkey cranberry salad. Yes,
They have Thanksgiving on a sandwich.
that is true.
Really good.
That's the only way I have Thanksgiving. Usually alone on a TV tray,
Oh, I
weeping.
love Thanksgiving. Football with Dad all day.
Yeah, well,
but no
you know.
climbing, man.
I have neither.
I feel like he's in his early 20s.
Yeah.
They say he's from Virginia.
Yes, aren't they all?
Virginia's a toss-up state.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not for
Greg,
long.
I have a
No,
question.
I don't think so.
No.
Greg,
Well,
I don't know if you can hear
You
me.
know what? It's been fun, Shep.
No,
you
Greg,
can't
stay.
hear
I have a question
No, I
for
can't
you.
hear anything.
Okay, Dana has a question. I'll relay it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Dana?
the question is,
Yes.
The
so
question is,
Greg
what?
has recently
Greg has
been
recently
doing some research
doing some
into
research
young
into
men, young American men who spend
young
all their
American
time
men who
doing
spend
video
all their time
games.
doing video games.
That's true.
And do
I
you
have.
think this is
Do
one
you
of those
think
guys?
This is one of those guys.
I don't think so because he's actually outside. The people doing video games, they're inside on their couch. And they're, interestingly enough, there's no amount of money you can pay them to leave the couch. That's the research.
Pokemon Go. has gotten
Pokemon
out.
Go.
That is true.
Yeah.
And in some cases, danger.
I know.
Very
some
strange
die.
world we live in, America.
Yeah. We have this and all the best words.
I'm trying to steal your job, and I'm failing.
No, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, thanks.
For
You're
those of you-
giving him job security, Greg.
Greg, aren't you supposed to walk over to one of the computer screens and ask for some updates?
Yeah, you can look over here. This
Yeah,
is our
let's go over
Facebook
here.
page. This is our Facebook page where we're showing this live as well. At this moment, there are 48,000 people watching. And
You're already beating MSNBC.
oh, you're horrible. So we have these digital hangouts each day, and we were just doing this on Facebook Live, and then you guys were all of a sudden interested in it.
Yeah.
Go back to the Climby. Go back to Climby. He's still making his way up the wall.
Yeah.
It's now officially 2 hours of climbing. He's got to be getting tired.
Yeah, but you know what?
Seriously.
This is his Olympics, Shep. He's been practicing. I don't know where he practices.
Hey,
You know?
maybe at the Mormon Tabernacle.
There's a lot of panels there.
A lot of panels.
He truly is a panelist.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We should hire him.
Yes, exactly.
One of the weird things is we don't really know much of anything more about him.
Yeah.
We learned from NBC4 that he's from Virginia.
All right. What's the headline for the New York Post tomorrow?
Well, they had a headline earlier. I was looking at it over here on the Google.
It'll be.
It was pretty good. Human fly scales Trump Tower, says the New York Post. Which they used to have this song, 25 cents for the New York Post. The New York Post is no longer 25 cents, but it is must read, especially the sports section and page 6. What's that? I hear you whispering there.
It could be the rump on Trump.
Oh my God. That's
Right?
That's
the
not
rump
horrible.
on Trump. That works.
The New York Post has some good stuff on this, not as good as ours. Julie, what are you whispering about?
She's gasping at the amazing television presence that we.
Julie?
No, it's yeah. Identify
I thought it was
that
Julie
gasp.
Vinsky.
No, this is Kimberly right now.
Oh,
but
hi.
just so you know, you guys are doing such a fantastic
Yes.
job,
Oh, God.
and we love the synergy between the news deck and the 5. So
This is
guess
a
what?
first.
No
It is.
commercial
And it'll
breaks,
last.
baby. Keep going.
We have killed the commercial breaks. Alert the affiliates, we're going long.
Yes. Yes.
I don't even know. Do you remember Balloon Boy?
Yes, and there was no balloon boy inside the balloon.
No.
And the dad was crazy.
It was a Mylar balloon.
It's always a crazy dad, isn't it?
We sat on that for hours. on
Exactly.
it, too.
And everybody thought when it lands it's going to be terrible, and it was empty.
It was.
It was empty.
But what a ride it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Shep.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you prefer to cover somebody who is climbing a building with suction cups, a car chase, or llamas on the loose?
I like llamas on the loose best of all. We don't do
Okay.
car chases anymore.
Oh, do you not?
Not really.
No, you don't remember what happened?
Llamas
God.
on the loose
Llamas was my best death.
is something I could watch forever.
Did you see it on
It
the
was
interweb?
fantastic.
You should search for that on YouTube. We had a great time with llamas on the loose.
Yes.
But today we just have man climbing building.
Yes.
This is New York
should have
City,
brought a
Trump
llama.
Tower, 56th Street and 5th Avenue. This guy is now up 12 and a half stories, I'm told, close to 13. The police have surrounded him in all quarters. And climb away he goes on Trump Tower. Now, ABC7's reporting that they saw documents with Trump's name on them in his backpack. So he probably had, I don't know, maybe he has some beef or something.
He could just
He's
be a
delivering some
troubled
mail?
messenger.
U.S. Postal Service.
Maybe it's Melania's immigration papers.
That was Julie.
Not trouble. He's
Who else
just
could it
very,
be?
he's very conscientious.
Yes.
He's like the USPS. He is
Yes.
here to deliver the mail.
Exactly, exactly.
Rain, sleet, snow, or muggy, awful day. It's
And he
awful
knew
out
that it's
there.
after 5 and he can't get in, so he says, I'm not going home until I'm delivering this package. But there is going to be something in that backpack, some kind of message. Maybe it's world peace.
That would be
could be
nice.
the environment.
Good.
It could be about immigration.
Could be.
Because if it's Trump Tower, it could be about anything. Terrorism.
It could be a proposal, a marriage
Yes.
proposal.
He
Could
might
this-
have an immigration plan.
Could this
is
be
the crowd
Chad
down below
from The Bachelor?
Don't worry, we're going to go right back up to him, but there they are.
No,
now
it's
go back up
Steve.
to him. Let's watch him climb now. We know it's what we need to do. Back up to the
How
climb.
high is he,
Click
Shep?
away.
How high did he get
He's
so
right
far?
at 13 floors right now.
And there's what, 56? So that's like
68.
Oh, so he's
60.
he's less than a quarter of the way. I'm doing the math. I'm hosting O'Reilly tonight at 8. I'm hoping this guy gets to the top
You
before
know,
8 o'clock.
Brett Baer's up there scratching his head right now.
Right.
Is special report going to happen? Are we going to watch climbing?
Yeah, he usually scratches his head from 5 to 6 too, but now it's for real. Yeah.
Somebody on Twitter is proposing a variety show for you guys.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I would
Tommy
do that
Firth
if it
is
pays
a producer
well.
for the Kelly File.
I think this has been done before. It was like America's wackiest videos, and the people just talked about it. Except, his shorts are starting to cinch up a little. I'm not a big fan of that. That's uncomfortable for me.
That doesn't look
Yeah, it
comfortable
doesn't
at
look
all.
comfortable at all.
You
I
guys
hate
could
that
do
when
a-
I'm hiking.
You guys could do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000. Just the two
You
of
know, I've always wanted to do that because this
I think you're doing it.
this wall is uniquely situated such that you could do Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you
I
could
won't.
actually have little
I know,
arrows.
really.
You know what? You could actually do pop-up videos. You could do a lot of different things.
I guess you just let him. You know, a lot of times in Los Angeles, the cops just let them run out of gas, run out of patience. But this guy, it takes a lot of strength to be up there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Things I couldn't do.
So they have to constantly be moving the big giant pillow below as he's moving, right? And hope that he land.
Yeah.
And hope that if he lands.
They've got 2 of them now, 2 yellow inflatables down below. 12 minutes to 6 o'clock in New York City, and some dude from Virginia, we're told, is climbing Trump Tower on the outside of the thing. 13 floors up. Traffic's a little messy down there on 56th Street and 5th Avenue. It's hot and muggy, and ding dong, here climbs the building. I don't know what to make of it.
You'd think there'd be some buildings in Virginia he could have picked. He could have. I mean, the thing is, he probably could have saved a lot of time and money. Instead, he comes to New York and climbs our building.
Think of all the greenhouse gases he emitted on the way here.
He's climbing Trump Tower for a reason, clearly.
Yeah. I know somebody who lives in that building, but I'm not going to say anything.
Lisa B., who is a tweeter at Politeracy, writes that she's officially calling this guy the ultimate social media climber.
Oh, nicely done.
Very nice.
Nicely done.
Like that, Greg.
Oh,
That's a good headline for the Post tomorrow, social climber.
Somebody on Facebook Live just said, why am I even watching this?
Yes.
Because you can't take your eyes away.
It's Matt Kesky.
Bowling just raised his hand.
Matt Kesky says, bowling. Want to play Wii bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. No, Shep, I'm pretty cool right here. I'll just stay right here.
That's fair. I understand. Ray Michaels says, grand finale at the top. Will base jump and parachute in knapsack? I don't know about any of this stuff, but I'm not going to turn it off. I'm going to stay right here and see. If he brings out a base jumping gear.
Do you know, maybe this could be another alternative form of transportation.
Oh.
You don't emit any greenhouse gases.
That is true. There. John Potratz with an update.
Depending on what you eat.
NYPD spokesman tells Shepard Smith reporting that the plan is to continue our dialogue with him and hopefully and surely bring him down safely. Well, that's great. So I guess they're going to keep talking. That's the plan.
Michael Tamero, our friend at Fox News, he writes that this is the best 5 ever.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Michael, shut up.
Oh, Tamero. He's an entertainment reporter. Oh, John Glenn's phone's ringing.
They probably want me to leave now.
No, I don't think it. Don Menegillo says Hillary is behind this. That sounds very 5.
Yes. Well, it got us off the emails. It got us off the emails.
You're so Sanders.
Oh, please.
Jeremy Vale, Shepard is mind blown. Can't tell if he's going up or down or why. That's true.
Yeah.
He goes side to side, then he goes up and down.
He's like a little crab.
His is a gray world.
Perhaps he's a libertarian. Maybe he's pro-Gary Johnson.
That's possible.
But he's not wearing anything that would say anything. You know, he doesn't have any sign.
There's no political messaging.
Yes.
Earlier, he took his backpack off, and there is a message on the back of his shirt. But for the life of me, I couldn't read it. We were on the wider angle at the time.
Yeah, can we zoom it?
He's actually working.
Well, he put the backpack on.
Yeah.
He put the backpack back on. He took it off to get a water bottle out of there. And I was hoping he'd hold up a sign or something. He has to know he's all over the TV.
He's going very slow.
Like, this is not an endorsement T-shirt.
Yes. I would love it. What if he brought out a sign and let us know what he was doing? Like, that's one of the things I'm curious about. That and what is his function? Like, what is his point? Would he just wake up this morning and decide, I'm going to go climb Trump's building?
Well, they have to be able to figure out, they know he's Steve from Virginia, what his social media pages are and whether he posted anything like this, what else he's done before, and they'll give him an idea to prepare.
Yeah, if he's done, he looks like he's climbed before.
Could be a very disgruntled Gary Busey. He did lose The Apprentice, didn't he? This could be a former apprentice.
This guy, maybe Gary Busey's grandson.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
he's a young one.
I don't know.
Jake Busey.
By the way, this is the hardest Gutfeld has worked. This is good, Chef.
Generally, I don't talk and stand at the same time. I have issues with it.
Right.
You had a good monologue planned.
It's what we have to do over here. I was just going to look at the weather app because I think that the sun goes down about 10 after 8 tonight. So another couple of hours, they're out of light. But you wonder how long he can do this because that's stressful. Look, he's rearranging something now.
I don't think we need to show that.
No, not that kind of stuff. He was reaching for something because you can see. I sometimes watch his reflection because you can see. Oh no, he's ascending again. Up he goes. We're watching on Fox News Channel and Facebook Live.
You know what? He could be an animal rights activist. There was at Hillary Clinton's event in Iowa. She was one of the animal rights protesters tried to rush the stage, and the Secret Service pushed her back. It could be having a concerted effort.
That's possible.
Or it could be that he's nuts.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what they have to figure out. Does he have any
Yeah.
mental health issues? Has he been under the care of a
He's
psychiatrist,
determined.
medication, etc.?
Well,
Remember recently the guy climbed the Brooklyn Bridge to put a white flag on top. Do you remember that?
Yes.
He was a young Russian fella.
I remember that.
I remember.
That
See?
went on for much of the afternoon.
Exactly. Bring a little news context here, Shep.
Well, I don't have any contact. I don't have any past experiences or experiences from the past that would give me an indication of what the future may hold.
I will tell you this, Shep. Do you know that I've never climbed anything in my life?
Nothing?
Nothing. Climbed
Not
nothing.
even the stairs?
No. I refuse to use my leg muscles.
Elevators.
Yeah, elevators.
That's
Constant
good.
use of elevators.
You need one of
In
those
fact,
little-
I sincerely believe elevators are the answer to space travel.
That's a good idea.
No, they're looking at it.
Hey, Shep.
Yeah.
Do you think he knows about the Hillary Clinton Foundation scandal that was exposed this morning, tying Hillary Clinton and Huma Abedin to the Clinton Foundation, selling access to Lebanese
Lebanese Nigerian.
Lebanese Nigerian, selling access? Do you think he knows about that?
Wah,
You
wah, wah,
think he had
wah,
heard that
wah,
or no?
Wah, 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 wah.
No, I'm just trying to
Wah, wah, wah,
wonder.
wah,
I'm
wah.
curious.
Are you saying that Eric
wah,
Bolling
wah,
sounds
wah.
like the teacher in Charlie Brown?
I'm guessing this guy doesn't care about that stuff. You know, he doesn't look like the kind of guy who cares about whatever it was you just said.
Well, do you think he cares about Donald Trump's Second Amendment comment that people are saying that he was calling for harm coming to Hillary, and he says that it's actually he was just calling for a call to vote?
That'll be the first question I ask him.
You have to get the exclusive, Shep.
Oh, we're working on it.
Yeah.
The Shep News Deck is in full force right now.
Yes.
All the bobbleheads are making calls and trying.
He is having a long conversation.
We are very tight with our good friends at Fox Sports. And I don't know if you've ever seen those microphones they use on the
Yes.
sidelines.
Yes.
They hold up a big microphone and you can hear Eli.
Yes.
Omaha. It's not just Peyton who says Omaha.
I know.
And Eli's looking fantastic in the preseason. Anyway, but they have that microphone. So we want to get one of those round microphone-y things and try to hear what he's saying to the cops up there, because that would be good Facebook.
Yes, exactly.
Well, he looks
Exactly.
like he has no intention of stopping. It looks like he's going for the top, Shep.
We have him in all the walls now. Mm-hmm. Look at this. This is great over here.
Do you know what we should do? So Chef, we should do something really meta and have me
Monster
climb
Mike.
this wall while he's climbing this wall.
This is him. That's
Try
good.
it.
Climb that wall.
I should be
You never-
climbed small enough. I can climb your wall while he's climbing that wall, and the world would be blown.
That's true. Here he is climbing.
Start climbing.
These
I'm
are
not.
the
I'm
people
lazy.
down below watching, and this is Inflato Bag. This looks like one of those bouncy house things.
Yeah. By the way, that was my nickname in high school.
How about our wall? Isn't this
Bouncy
great?
house?
We call this Monster.
It is. It's a beautiful monster.
The Monster wall.
Yes.
And there he is.
He moved.
Maybe he has some message that he's trying to send. But this has got to be tiring. He's been doing this for more than 2 hours. He's been 2 hours and 15 minutes now.
mean,
But
Our
I think this
viewers are already
this was
tired.
what he trained for. Olympic athletes train decades.
Yeah.
So he's probably trained for this. This is nothing to him.
Here's the best part, Greg. You're running out the clock there, buddy, in case you're getting tired, because
Wait, didn't you need to do
3
some
minutes
important
and
one more thing
change.
or something now?
No, well, I was actually going to do a monologue on Gary Johnson.
Gregalog.
A Gregalog. That's correct.
But this is normally one more thing, actually.
Yes. Mine was going to be a dolphin that stole an iPad. Did you see that video?
We did that yesterday.
oh, what a dick!
You know what? One of our producers
Not
is going to have a
even the
meeting
heart of the
tomorrow.
5.
He's still climbing. Special report's going to come on Fox News Channel in about 3 minutes, and Brett will do the political news. And I've just been informed by the birdie in my ear that he will also be coming to us for a climber update.
Oh, fantastic. But I'm
You're
going to run
never
away.
getting out of there, Shep.
Chris Wallace is in for Brett today.
Oh, I think I'm going to call from the second floor.
Yeah, Greg, come back to your safe space, the 5. Come back to Mama.
I am. Thanks,
Back
Shep.
to- Greg, ladies and gentlemen of the deck.
Thank you. Bye.
Big hand for Greg.
Thanks.
And this Greg
Thank you
Log.
for the white. Thank you for the white microphone.
Don't steal that. It's been disinfected. We got bed bugs while we were at that convention, you know.
Oh, my gosh.
You hear about that?
Not us.
That's true?
True. Much of my tech friends got bed bugs.
Oh, my
Where?
God.
Cleveland or Philly?
I'm not going to say where. I'm not going to say. I don't want to, But I didn't make it up.
This is a Fox News bedbug alert.
Oh, bed bugs. What? How do you get rid of bed bugs?
Burn it.
You
Yeah,
got to
you gotta
bring in
burn
a
it.
team.
Burn the bed.
Yeah.
Gotta bring in that dog, Roscoe.
Roscoe. What do they call it?
Roscoe P.
Where's
Coltrane.
Roscoe?
No, he really is a Roscoe. Where's Roscoe?
Where's
He's the one-
Roscoe? You may not have that commercial in your market.
No, I
but
haven't. I have it here.
I was
know
talking
we
to the
have it
home
here.
viewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still climbing. I'm told he's at the 16th floor for people who are just joining us on Facebook
He's
Live and on
climbed
Fox
5
News
floors
Channel.
since we started.
Yeah, that's it. He's been
5.
up there
Get
2
it?
hours and 15 minutes climbing the
5.
side of Trump Tower, of all things. Take it live. We've been just watching this on the 5 throughout the day. He's just climbing, and the police have surrounded him. They've knocked holes in the windows. They put an inflatable down below him. The traffic is snarled in Midtown, which isn't unusual at all. And he's been cleaning the windows, or he was for a while before he put the suction cups on there. And now he just climbs and climbs and climbs.
Shep, so we just got this in that the NYPD is releasing that their emergency services team, as you know, is in communication constantly with the climber. Unclear what he is answering or if he's saying anything back.
He
and
is.
we're just
I've been
monitoring
watching
the
his mouth
situation. I think we're expecting a news conference that'll be coming up probably within the hour.
We will have that news conference for you, that's for sure.
That'll give you something to talk about.
Well, wait, you just got to keep talking. Having Greg up here and a little shot of caffeine from the deli around the corner, that's very helpful. So we'll keep watching this. You guys got 1 more minute. Is it time for one more thing?
Well, we're gonna hold our wonderful one more things, except for Greg's gonna have to come up with a new one since you already did that.
You won't have,
The
you won't have to
dolphin
do them
iPad.
tomorrow then.
All right. Well, we appreciate that everybody stayed with us for the hour watching this.
And
And for
enjoy
those
that
of you-
iced coffee. You're going to be needing it. I think
Yep.
you're in for a long one.
We're going to go for a special report in a second, but when we do, we'll still be live with this on Facebook Live on your Facebook and your phone, so you can come over and watch us there. While have a little second screen action. Have Brett giving you the real news, and you can watch this with us.
And then you can follow it on your phone on Twitter at the same time, and then you can do Snapchat. I mean, it's like a social media fest.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's
All
really
right.
good.
Thank you, Shep. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We hope you at home set your DVR so you never miss an episode of The 5.
Hey, 8 o'clock. Don't forget, if you want some the latest on the email scandals and Trump's second